If you're new here, I am Josh, and in this episode, we will tackle the different soil horizons O, A, E, B, C, and R. Hi, I am Josh from Yabong Pilipinas, and if you're new here, my mission is to democratize access to agricultural education. Meaning lamang nun is gagawin natin accessible sa social media, yung mga coverage ng licensure examination. So this is a start of this endeavor of mine, this initiative of mine to make knowledge accessible. Ayon. So if you have friends na gusto niyo pumasa ng licensure examinations with you, kindly forward this video to them para sabay kayo makapag-review and also pumasa ng licensure exam. And aside from that, kindly like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell para whenever I upload something, man-notify kayo. Currently, March 2026, I am uploading every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So MWF. And hopefully matapos ko yung mga coverage ng licensure examination until June 2026. That is my hope. To June or July. Para mayroon kayong 6 months to really study for the board examination. Yeah. Lagi ko sinasabi, I am not perfect. Wow. So if you have any questions, clarifications, and things that I'm saying here on screen, kindly raise them respectfully below sa comment section. If you have any clarifications, or you can even chat me. Siguro we have a Facebook page as well. Pwede nyo akong i-chat doon ng mga clarifications nyo, etc. Yes, I will also be opening siguro a Google form para sa mga questions, etc. Ayun na naman. Pero if you can do it respectfully sa comment section, go for it. Okay, so for this episode, we will study soil horizons. So my goal here is that after this video, ma-distinguish yung different soil horizons from each other. So, ayun, let's jump into the video. Okay, let us start with the O horizon. So ang O horizon, by the way, sa video na to, I used color coding para mas matandaan nyo sila. So makikita nyo mamaya na bawat horizon may specific siya na color at related din yun sa mga description niya. So example, sa O horizon, so green siya kasi it is dominated by organic materials. So it is the topmost layer dominated by organic materials. Tapos nandun karaniwan yung mga decomposed na leaves, twigs, or plant residues. So kaya siya kulay green kasi mga plant residues nandun pa. So kumbaga ito yung pinakataas, O horizon. So sa board exam, itong presentation na to, ginawa ko siya na parang ano yung mga terms na kapag nakita nyo sa board exam, tumuturo siya dito sa horizon na ito. So the next slide, ayan, ito yung mga keywords na kapag nakita nyo to sa question, siguro it may refer to O horizon. So we have here leaf litter, ayan, humus, decomposing organic matter, forest floor, peat, and histosol, yan, high organic matter soil order. So those are some of the things that could pertain to the O horizon. Ayan, yung mga histosols, etc. Meron pa tayong separate video on that. Anong tawag sa kanila? Soil orders. Ayan. So I will do another video on that. So ang key characteristic or distinguishing characteristic ng O horizon ay it is dark kasi nga maraming organic matter, loose layer composed mainly of organic materials. So O, organic. So madali na siyang tandaan. Okay, the next one. This will be a quick discussion pero meron tayong somehow game or quiz na nasa dulo na pwede niyong ulit-ulitin hanggang ma-perfect nyo siya. The next is OA horizon. So O is for organic, tapos ang A horizon naman ay yung top soil. So this is the horizon na yung mineral soil, it's mixed with humus. It is also the zone of biological activity and most of the roots grow here. Ayan. So ito ang pinakamataas ang biological activity. Ito yung mga keywords na maaring tumuro or tumuturo sa A horizon. So we have topsoil, kapag narinig niyo yan, A-horizon yan. Iba yung topsoil sa topmost layer. Kasi nga, parang andun pa lang yung mga, like hindi pa siya as in super duper soil. So layer pa lang siya. So ito ay topsoil. So ito na yung soil na talaga siya. Tapos mataas ang biological activity. Kaya siya parang brownish na. So it means possible na yung kulay, mga nasa kulay green kanina, ito na yung na-decompose na sila dito sa portion na to. Kaya from green, naging brown na siya. So it is the cultivation layer. It is also the plow layer. And it is the most fertile layer kasi mataas ang biological activity. So, ito yung dark-colored na mineral soil. Ang distinguishing characteristic ng A-horizon ay ito, topsoil, a mineral soil with organic matter accumulation. So, yung mga galing sa taas, sa organic matter sa O, bumaba na sila. So, most fertile na horizon, which is yung A-horizon. The next horizon is E horizon. So, ang color niya is kulay blue. Bakit blue? Para mas madaling tandaan, kapag, syempre ang washing out, karaniwan natin siyang ano tawag doon, associate sa tubig. Ganon, 'di ba? So kaya kulay blue na yung ginamit ko. Kasi ang E horizon, it is the zone of elevation, or kapag sinabi natin elevation, ito na yung washing out. So dito makikita yung loss of clay, iron, and aluminum, and light-colored layer siya. So light-colored layer siya ang E-horizon. So ito yung mga keywords that may point to the E-horizon. We have leached layer, elevation or washing out, loss of clay, pale siya or ash-colored, removal of Fe or iron, and aluminum. So, removal, loss, leach, lahat sila nagpo-pertain sa washing out. Okay? So, ayun ang E-horizon. E-elevation, para mas madali. Okay, so ang distinguishing characteristic niya is that it is light-colored layer due to removal of materials. Okay. Next is B horizon. So, ang B horizon naman is also known as the subsoil. So, kung ang E horizon is the zone of elevation or washing out, ang B horizon, since nasa baba siya ng E horizon, ito naman yung zone of elevation or accumulation. So, yung mga nawawash out sa E, pupunta sila sa B. Sabi natin kanina sa letter E, nawawash out yung iron, aluminum, and usually yung mga yon, ang colors niya ay red. So, red yung ginamit ko sa B horizon. So, in this horizon, na-accumulate naman dito yung mga nawawash out kanina. So, nawawash out daw sa E horizon ng clay. So, na-accumulate siya sa B. Ang iron na wawash out sa E horizon, so na-accumulate siya dito, ang aluminum din as well. So this is denser than A horizon. So mas dense or mas marami sila, mas marami, mas makapal, mas mabigat sila than the A horizon. Kasi nga, nandito na lahat ng mga na-wash out sa taas. Ayun. So ayun na yung laymanized term nun. So ito yung mga keywords na pwede nyong tignan na kapag nakita nyo itong mga to, possible na tumuturo siya sa B horizon. First is yung subsoil. Again, A horizon is topsoil. So B ay subsoil. So para siyang A, B. A top, B sub. Ano na siya. So clay accumulation, sabi natin yung clay na wash out sa E horizon, sign language na E. E horizon. Ganito ba E? E. Tapos, na-accumulate siya sa B horizon. So, elevation is accumulation. Na meaning din yan. Yan. So, we also have the BT horizon. Yan yung clay accumulation. Kasi bawat horizon, meron pa yung mga parang sub-horizon pa. So, I think we can tackle some of it in this series sa soil science. Pero I think, well, from experience and from what I hear mula sa mga nag-exam din, parang merong mga certain topics talaga sa soil science na doon mas maganda mag-focus. Which is, doon na lang ako mag-focus din whenever I create contents on soil science. Katulad ng mga soil orders, yung mga yan. So, marami daw, well, pati no sa amin, maraming items on soil orders, yung mga NPK, yung mga ganon. So, more of that. Ayun. So reddish or brown in color ang B horizon. Then accumulation of Fe, iron, aluminum oxides. So sabi natin kanina kung ang E horizon ay zone of elevation or washing out, ang B horizon naman ay accumulation zone. So yung mga na-wash out doon pupunta sa letter B, sa letter B sa B horizon. So accumulation zone siya ng especially clay and argillic horizon. Kung hindi nyo pa alam kung ano yung argillic, we will discuss that when we go to the different types of soil orders kasi meron din yan doon. Okay, the next is sea horizon. So ito naman yung parent material. So ito kulay gray na siya. So medyo malapit na siya sa pinakababa or yung bedrock, kaya gray. So parent materials, they are slightly weathered parent material. Minimal yung biological activity and not yet fully na soil. So, ang soil lang talaga dyan ay yung A, topsoil, tas yung B, yung subsoil. And of course, yung mga, yung nasa gitna niya, yung weather, ay yung zone of elevation. Ayan. So, itong sea horizon, hindi pa siya fully na soil. So, ayan nga, they are actually composed of weathered rock fragments. Yeah. So, ang sea horizon, parent material, weathered rock fragments, unconsolidated material, and there is a little soil formation pa sa horizon na iyan. So, ang pinaka-key distinguishing characteristic of the sea horizon is partially weathered parent rock, which will lead us to the pinakababa, which is our horizon, also known as the bedrock. So it is hard, unweathered rock, and it cannot be dug with a shovel. Kaya kulay black na yung ginamit ko dito. Ito yung mga keywords for the R horizon. So we have bedrock, unweathered rock, hard rock layer, lithic contact. So R horizon, rock. Ayun na lang yung tandaan nyo. So our horizon is composed of continuous mass of solid rock. Yun. So, ayun yung mga different horizons natin. For us to test, if may na-absorb ba kayo na something doon, you can pause this video if gusto nyo pang balikan yung mga notes nyo or what. Pero, here is a soil horizons quiz kung saan, ano to, mayroon na kayo sasabihin na word or phrase, then hulaan nyo lang kung anong horizon siya. Anong horizon siya kabilang. Or ano yung, kung yung word ba na yun, anong horizon yung dinidescribe niya. So pagkatapos ng isang item, i-reveal ko na agad yung sagot. So this is up to 15. Number your papers from 1 to 15. Okay. Number 1. Cannot be dug with a shovel. Ano kayang horizon iyan? The answer is our horizon. Next. Composed of decomposing leaves, twigs, plant residues. Ano kayang horizon iyan? The answer is O, horizon. I hope tama kayo doon. Number 3, zone of elevation. Anong soil horizon yan? I hope that you answered letter E. Letter E, yung E horizon. Next, loose layer composed mainly of organic materials. The answer here is O, horizon. Next, zone of biological activity. The answer here is A, horizon. Number 6, accumulates clay, iron, aluminum. The answer here is B, horizon. Number 7, minimal biological activity. The answer here is C, horizon. Number 8, most fertile layer. The answer here is A, horizon. Next, number 9, partially weathered parent rock. The answer here is C, horizon. Number 10, light colored layer due to the removal of materials. The answer here is E, horizon. Next, number 11, hard unweathered rock. The answer here is R, horizon. Number 12, zone of illuviation. The answer here is B, horizon. Number 13, most roots grow here. The answer here is A, horizon. Number 14, parent material. The answer here is C, horizon. And lastly, number 15, topmost layer. The answer here is O, horizon. And that's it. Thank you very much for listening. I hope that you got 15 out of 15 dun sa quiz na yon. And if you learned something in this video, kindly click the like, subscribe, and the notification bell para ma-notify kayo whenever I post contents. Also, share this video to the people na gusto mong pumasa ng licensure exams with. And yeah, I think kung meron kayong mga questions pala, ayan, go. Comment lang kayo sa baba. And I think that's it for this episode. See you in the next episode. Bye.